What is that? It's
All right.
got a tree.
Okay, I'm calling to order,
No, they just kept caving in.
at 6:02. Before we started,
Gotta fix the clock.
5:59. Before we start, I know I forwarded this to everyone. Did everyone have a chance to read Sean Bergeron's notes? The
Everybody get it?
chronological, did everyone get it? Do you want a copy? If you had a chance to, if you didn't have a chance to read through?
I gotta get it.
Okay, it's double-sided.
Anybody else?
Chris, do you have a copy? Did you read through that?
I did, I was just making
Okay.
sure it wasn't something different. No, I have
Oh,
it.
okay. This way we can
Obviously
just,
have it.
I know you do.
Rosemary,
Yes,
his phone
your
died,
phone
so.
died? It died?
So
Okay, so,
that's why we don't have,
okay. I'll
we're
have
going
to,
the minutes.
so you don't have any phone at all?
Format that you send it in, I can't print off that.
You still got a flip phone?
You have to
I'd
save it.
rather have one.
I would
I
too.
agree with you, I do.
Honestly.
I would
There's
too.
much to think about, wasn't
You have to save
it?
it
Push the button and say
and
hi.
then print it.
That's all you need to do. You have to what?
Save it on your phone and then print it. But I'll make a copy.
Yeah. I do, I go to, what it's called, but yeah, you save it, then you gotta go to drive.
Right, then you gotta
Clean
go
back
there
on
and
the
print it
drive,
up,
right.
yeah. Did you get, Sean Bergeron's notes? Okay. Did you get them?
Well,
I think everyone else got them in. So he really gave a very detailed report of what he found. If you had a chance to look through them. And of what, well, look through them and tell me if you see anything that seems outrageous or
well, you were talking about his minutes,
the notes, yes, his original
Right,
minutes, yes,
that he wanted some feedback on. Yep.
right.
We're gonna include those as part of our minutes when we,
We should,
so I'll make that motion when the time comes, but
okay. Yeah, we didn't do the minute yet. Didn't approve them.
That's the first thing to do.
I know, I jumped ahead.
Yeah.
So let's go back. Did everyone receive the minutes and have a chance to look through the minutes? I will entertain a motion to accept
then
the
we
minutes.
accept the minutes. Do we wanna include the Bergeron notes as part of the minutes?
Okay.
Or separate?
And here a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor, any
Aye.
discussion?
Alright,
All in favor?
I know.
Okay. Hello.
you got it started?
No.
Uh-oh.
No, she's gonna have to call a record.
Who's not running?
Rebecca,
Who's not running?
Rebecca's hard.
yeah, just lock, kick,
The key just won't turn past beyond a certain point. Steering wheel's free, everything else is free, just the key won't turn.
Wow, that's weird.
that's inside the steering. column.
And it's really raining outside.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Good.
It's dry.
Depends on.
Very good.
Okay, looking at Sean's notes for the site walks that he did at the last meeting. I think he covered it very well. Did you get a copy of it? Do you have a copy of it? Would you like a copy of it?
Please. Thanks.
If you see anything in here that does not seem to coincide with what we discussed and what we saw, Did you get a copy? You got a copy?
Well, I did, I have it on my computer, but it's not really, I don't think it's our place to change his notes.
No, he's asking for, and we're not changing his notes, he's just asking for concern, so we've
Oh, oh,
already
oh,
accepted
oh,
the minutes.
yeah.
And we've already accepted these as part of the minutes, but now if there's any concerns that we have on here.
Like he kind of went point by point of
He
every,
really
everything.
did go
we-
point by point,
He did. He's good at what he does. That's
he was really thorough.
why he does as much as he does.
Well, we are live, right?
Yeah. We're just whispering.
And that probably can hear us.
Yeah, probably.
No volume on it. Not everybody's reading.
You can have it. I have it on my computer. You have it on your computer too, I think, so.
Was it in that email?
Yeah, it was the second.
I sent
see
both
it.
them,
I saw the
I sent the two attachments, the minutes and this.
Yeah, I only saw the one attachment.
It was the very first one,
That's all right.
very first attachment had that. His, I called it his minutes. That's the email.
I'll send Mark up.
That was from him, I think, right?
Right, and then I'll email Caitlin, I didn't get.
Okay, there it is. It's hiding.
Do we all have to confirm that we get this?
I believe
If you
everyone
verbally
got it.
confirm, that's good enough.
Yes,
Did
I
you
got
get
it.
my email?
I did.
Alright. Oh, my. Nope.
I'll be fine.
Shake off.
Okay,
Hold
we
on.
have any other discussions on this? Linda, do you see something that's,
No, I'm asking him.
oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's,
Got my rank wrong.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's okay.
And he has the plans for all of this, correct? For these here, he took them, didn't he?
I believe so.
The plans, and then he took
He took what
the,
he, from the blueprints that, the old blueprints that were here,
right,
and I believe he got a copy of the site plan at the fire station, is that correct, JT?
Yes.
Yes, cause that's what he's sending this recent note on, is that he can go-
right, with
which,
the,
that's what we need to discuss.
right, the sprinkler
Well,
also,
the site layout and get get somebody to get this thing moving, and that's what
Right.
he's willing to do, so we need to, that's what I forwarded to you. Yesterday or whatever that was, yesterday.
I believe it was yesterday, let me just double check. Mike. Okay,
As long as he doesn't have his phone, you may wanna get Linda's email address.
I have their email address,
Okay.
yeah, I do have their email.
Okay, you guys are, too many people using their computers or whatever, slowing it down. Look, you broke my.
Okay, after Sean had sent these things, he did send another email to Mike, who forwarded it to me. He's trying to stay on top of what's going on, because obviously he's very busy. If we're good with everything, and we'd like to go forward, we really need to get some site information at the fire department so we can get started on that site and building design. That was the final one,
So the
Correct.
latest one, I told him I'd get back to him after
correct,
this meeting.
after this meeting, so. We have to look at the next steps, are we fine with this whole concept that we have been discussing with the additional building here for the meeting, and then it would be attached,
It would be.
right?
He was still
Quite
unsure on
possibly, but we
Po-
haven't,
Quite possibly,
That's
Right,
right,
that's-
we're not there
Yeah.
yet.
right,
That's not determined yet.
Yeah,
So, you know, we gave him three timelines.
right,
Our sequential construction,
right,
which would be, if we did it this way, not to say that we are, but if we did it, we would start with site work in an apparatus building.
Mhm.
Apparatus moves out, fire guys go in, Tyler's still here, boards are still here, everything's still the way it is.
right,
We go in and renovate the fire station.
Mhm.
That moves Tyler into his new space, JT's happy, he's got into that space, and then we look at, the timeline, what it's gonna
Right.
take to develop what we're gonna build. I mean, obviously, we have to have all these plans and everything done before town meeting, actually before bond, so that's like,
right,
Third week of November.
there we go, it was November. So that's our timeline, we need to be 100% complete, at least with pricing that's reasonable and, not tighter than tighter than a mitten, because things, costs are ridiculous right now.
right,
Go for the diesel truck up, see what it's like. You'll know. So, what I'd like to see is that, he wrote that, but I don't think we really had that conversation, had we? And I think you can agree with me on that. I'd like to know what he is proposing by saying that, let me read that back again, what the hell did it say?
I get it.
The,
Well, it was a
he
supplemental.
said, so, I'm gonna read exactly, he said word for word, I'm trying not to be a pest, but I also wanna stay on top of what's going on. We have a lot going on, and I know that he does, he always does. If your people are good with this, I'd like to turn them loose, meaning his people, on gathering site information at the fire department so we can get started on a site and building design. Please let me know. So, there's a lot that could be read into that. You taking the full boat, what are we looking at time-wise? I don't wanna say that, yeah, go ahead and we get a $25,000 bill. Not that we would, but I mean, just thinking.
What's
Right.
involved,
Right.
what's it gonna do?
Hypothetically, a little more of a defined proposal on that and what he would think the allotable time would be, what it would take to do that. Because then we're gonna have the same situation here and not much with the fire station, that's a renovation inside, he'll have a little bit of
Right.
code review and that should be it. As far as I look at the fire apparatus building, we have options that are just, we can go pull off the shelf, basically a steel building or a Lester building or something like that, a pre-engineered building, whatever it's made out of.
right,
That's really our design. The site, that needs some layout and development. And I don't know, he had mentioned in one of the last notes that I had forwarded to you about there is may, and a big
Right,
huge may
right.
be, and make sure we keep that in mind, that structure may not have to be sprinkled.
right,
And I don't know why that is, and I haven't dared ask, because I think it's being too specific, too far in front. But there's something that he's got going on, maybe you know.
My thought is that, the code says fire stations have to be sprinkled, but that's not really a fire station, it's more of a storage garage. So I'm thinking that's the angle he's gonna take, that's just a guess, but
Possibility, yes. It would save a boatload of money, as we well know, just the cost of the cistern alone,
absolutely.
no matter where it goes,
Right.
that's big dollars.
right,
So, I honestly, just, not only because he's been a long-term friend of mine, but I think you get the right guy for the right job, and he's pulling stuff off left and right, all over the place, and helping people with their projects, so that we aren't spinning our wheels, we
Right.
spun enough dirt already. So, he wrote a lot there, in that little couple of lines, but about turning everybody, his crew loose, and he's got 10 or 11 employees in the office to go and start doing something. Well, what is it that you're thinking about doing? So, if I could get that in some sort of a outline form from him, with some sort of estimated, what we think we have for hours, and, we
Right.
can relate the rate sheet to the hours.
Right.
So much for draftspeople, so much for engineering, and so much for lead people on the job, or to do this work. Then I think we'd have a better handle on that. But I'd like to get back to him with one way
right,
or
of
another,
course,
but how do we move as a committee?
Mike, he did send you an email, he said, please review and forward to your team if there's are no corrections. I'm thinking of the next meeting, we should specifically be to talk about the new fire department
Right.
apparatus building. So he wants to have a meeting.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's ready to come back down, just,
Yeah,
you know, the only, when I asked for feedback, I got one, like Leo's the only guy that gave me feedback, so nobody else said, yeah, I'm good, or, no, I'm not good, fix this, fix that.
With what?
With his meeting notes that he.
Yeah.
With the notes.
Oh, what we determined today, though, I never got additional follow, for whatever reason, I never got additional follow, and I just verified it again. I got his notes, that was it,
Yeah.
and I didn't get any of the other
Did you
follow-up
get the
stuff,
note that I sent that said, please review?
nor did I
And
get
that went to the three of you.
Right, and I sent it out again,
I don't think I got.
Okay, so we know that electronically this doesn't work.
right?
And I don't know how much we are bound by, is, you know, if we're a board, we need to have a
Mike
vote and everything else, but we're a subcommittee
Right,
of, people that are trying to do something that we think is forthright here. So, you know, maybe it's somehow a meeting to avoid what you were just saying now. Because we can't rely on, you know, Lawrence's phone is down.
right, Lawrence's
How do we
phone
know
is
that?
dead.
I can't call him to ask him. Goddamn fuel's too expensive to drive and see, I mean, he ain't home anyway.
That's right, it's never home.
Home phone works.
Landline works?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you still got one, I got one too.
it still works? Cause we may or may not have gotten.
Was it about this big?
Kevin's got it taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah, we told him,
Spliced it.
it was like 8 feet down.
There was a cable that was buried at least 6 feet below the top of that pavement that ran right parallel on the side of the road, on the inlet side of that culvert. What?
So did they take all the underground out?
No, no, there's a short section that's out right now.
They took all the-
The last bucket always gets it.
I thought they done away with all the underground.
I believe they did.
We didn't get any complaints.
But the only problem is this is what I was
His
doing
phone don't
yesterday.
work though.
Yeah. Nobody called me to say their phone didn't work, so, but, I was looking up and I'm like, that's cable, that's a new Fidium wire. I'm like, I don't see a phone wire up there, I'm like, uh-oh. But, no, it's DC'd, it's discontinued, so.
Yeah, it always must have been like a 50 or 60 pair cable, it might have been 100 pair cable, cause it was that big.
Yeah, Lenny-
Colored wires, I
yeah.
handed it to Kevin, said somebody thought Don wants to reach you.
Yeah, Lenny could tell you
Yeah.
exactly what that is and,
Right, you would have.
Well, not now, it's buried.
oh no, he still could,
Alright.
that's what he did, so.
Dig safe didn't work.
Huh, yeah.
Who? What?
Dig safe didn't work.
Well, the thing is that the whole thing been dig safe before. And I know you're still supposed to do it, I mean, obviously it was an emergency, the road was closed, whatever, but
Disappeared.
the road was just
It's gotta go, yeah.
rebuilt.
Get 300.
Like a what?
We're on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, I know. Well, it's still fact, it was still an emergency.
I know,
so
I know, I'm just kidding you.
it's- No,
Go ahead.
So, what as a committee do we want to do? Do we stick with this plan of the 3 different phases? Do we ask Sean to get his crew out to try to get something? Yes,
In my opinion, I think that's the smartest way to go about it. It's, you know, it's the less moving parts each way. You know, we don't have to transfer evidence 2 or 3 times to different location. It's gonna be one done for, as far as our section goes. You know, and once the fire department has a place to go into, they can just transfer everything over. I think it's just gonna be the smoothest as far as, you know, everything goes, rather than trying to have to find not only a temporary home for the police department during the construction, but also all the land use boards, the trustees and trust funds. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there between both sides that
right,
I think if we went this route, it would just have to be,
so the
it would
phase
be,
1,
it would just be the smoothest transition into all this
Well,
that's
the-
possible.
The land trust will still have to find room for them because once the modular's gone,
Right.
you know, but, I was gonna say, I'm doing a Chris here. Yeah, going forward, just keep in mind that, you know, there's gonna be a bill, you know, Bergeron's gonna be, there'll be a bill. So we better be comfortable on what we're gonna go forward with. If this is what we want, I don't wanna spend taxpayers' money, $30,000 and, no, we wanna change it again.
Well,
So, that's,
we have a rate sheet, but we need to get.
I'm just throwing numbers out
Right,
there.
no, and I understand that, and I threw out a number two, and it's probably way off base, but I don't know that for sure. But a proposal and a meeting and a description of work, a description.
Break down the workload.
Of what
Right.
you're gonna do, and an approximate idea of what it'll cost to do that.
I agree.
I mean, that's what, for me,
That's a-
that's what it should be the next step.
Yes.
Right.
Because ultimately, the conversation was had to consult with Bergeron's for two reasons. Where do we need sprinklers?
Right,
And can the building here be attached or does it need to be detached? We still don't have concrete answers to those questions. So for us, for me, to make a concrete, educated answer to what
Route,
route we wanna go, I can't say because I've already
Right,
expressed my
right.
concerns about having a sprinkler and apparatus building. And what we're gonna do here, I can't make I can't determine what I'm gonna support until I know what we can actually do. So I think that we don't have a choice but to do the next step to try to get some sort of concrete
I
answer.
agree.
What needs to be sprinkled and what doesn't, and what we can do and what we can out here.
Right, and that was if I may, that was our initial, how do you do and walkthrough.
Right.
And that's what we brought up, and that's what was in his meeting notes.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think it's time, I will get back to him tomorrow if, with everybody in agreement.
Is everyone in
Make sure
agreement?
We're all in agreement with this.
100%.
Is that, we need to set up another meeting time, but this is what our expectation is.
Right,
So I will draft that.
okay,
In an email, copy you in.
okay,
And if you need to hand deliver paper out to everybody, or we can collectively do that.
I get.
well, you
I
guys
think the
can
fire
get,
station or
you guys
something,
can get
Drop
emails,
by a
right?
house and give it in writing to what I sent him, or what he sends us back, so that everybody's on board in a timely manner.
I made an email
Electronics
group,
don't always work.
Yeah, we made it.
I made an email group today, so
Yeah.
everybody's already in there, that's what that test was.
Yeah, thank you.
So if it gets to Rose, she can send it to the
My
group,
phone.
but it should go to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we use her email, not his.
You sent an
They
email
only have
today,
one.
Yes,
and I okayed that. So I can still get my email.
Okay, email, not text messages.
Right,
My
no
phone's
text.
gone.
We'll do
I
email,
can still get my email.
Well,
okay.
everything would be through email anyway, because that's the way I've been sending everything, through email.
yeah, so just send it to that
So
group
I'll
moving
just send it
forward.
to that group,
yeah.
okay.
We'll all get a copy.
Yeah, and I see, he just sends a text message, so.
Oh, yeah.
See, text max, I can get text,
And I can,
that's
yeah,
not a
and I can send
problem.
it back, but I've
But-
been emailing you, I've been getting email, cause I forwarded to you via email, correct?
If there's
Yes.
any way you
Okay.
could do a carrier pigeon, that'd be great.
I do have one in the yard, yes, I'll use that.
Carrier pigeon.
You know, I have to tell you a true quick story.
I love stories.
I swung, driving through Wolfboro one day, and I parked at the Wind Drifter to make a phone call or something, and a car pulls in, and he pulls out and runs beside me, and I looked at the front of the car, and it had like an open grill on it. The guy stopped across the parking lot at the Wind Drifter, and I looked and looked again, I got out of my truck and walked over, there was a pigeon stuck right in the front of the grill, looking right out, just like, Jesus on the grill of a big
Oh my
Freightliner.
gosh,
Looking right out, and it was a carrier pigeon, it had a tag
a
on it.
little,
The guy didn't know it was there, and it was alive, so it kind of wedged him out of the grill
Oh my
and
gosh.
just off he went. It's honest truth, I don't know how the hell it got there, but it was shoved right into the grill of that car.
you never know.
Wasn't going 60.
How do you know how fast that bird was going?
Wasn't a
And the
bird.
funny part was, it wasn't like he went in nose first, his head was sticking out, he tried to fly
Yeah,
right straight in.
exactly. So how the heck did it kill?
I have no idea, but the pigeon was probably rather happy he wasn't going for a ride, maybe he was liking it.
Cut his commute.
Oh, Jesus on the grill.
It was Uber for pigeons.
See,
But anyway, back to reality, okay.
that's what we'll do then. Get in touch with him. We'll forward
So are
everything,
we
the date
gonna
and the
wait
time.
2 weeks for meeting time, or can we move it along and jump it a week or something, or make a different time, and what day would be better? I mean, we had days
It's
you
fine
sent
with
us
me.
originally,
It's fine with me, whatever, can you guys, is everyone flexible?
It's fine with me.
he
You're gonna
sent
meet
us-
at the fire station, right? That's right,
Well,
Mike?
the thing is he available?
Well, that's it,
Well,
he had sent
whatever
us
he's
dates early
available.
on, through April, when he was available, and it's still April.
Right,
So if I could find that,
But he wants to meet at the fire station, right, Mike?
He didn't say where, no, but I'll get that info, what would be best for.
Well, I'm just saying, because he wants to do that building first, but.
The apparatus with the
Right,
sign.
it's building.
Yeah, I don't know if he needs to meet there, cause there's nothing to look at other than the existing fire station.
Okay.
This
Which
is
he
where,
already looked at.
you know, what would he propose, so he said the site and building.
Right,
So I don't know if he's proposing to draft a site plan, which we need a site plan, not that we have to have one, but it would make sense. Depends on,
I don't think there's anything going on next Tuesday.
I know I'm not around Wednesday, that's all.
Because there's no budget meeting.
there's no budget meeting, yeah, so next Tuesday is good, and I think that was one of the, he was Thursdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, I think,
No,
he was
I
available.
only took off one day this year.
Did we do 100?
2 days, yeah.
Shit, that's one 2 days.
Wait a minute, let me see if I can find his email.
So the
Well,
21st is
he does
open
it.
here, I mean,
In
Wait a
conjunction.
minute,
with
let's
normal days,
find,
Yeah.
Wednesday's
No,
open
we're
too.
going to the.
I'm not here this Wednesday,
Wednesday,
coming next Wednesday, I'm not
The
around.
20th,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
22nd.
you knew that, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're leaving Friday, next
22nd,
Friday.
it's a Wednesday,
Yeah,
I have
So I'm missing the.
what about tomorrow?
Bakes around the fifth.
tomorrow, well, I don't have any.
I was gonna send
but that's really,
Just a reminder.
So,
he had given specific dates,
Yeah,
I'm looking for that email.
I am too. Well,
so there's no meetings going on here next week in the evenings, none.
so we're kinda open, so why don't we throw,
There's none
let
on
me
the
throw it out to him that,
Sure,
I know I'm not around Wednesday, but, the rest of the week I am.
We throw it
And
out.
if we just see if he's available,
Friday morning is not good.
Friday morning.
I'm gone all day Friday, but Bakes around.
Friday. This Friday.
No, this coming Friday?
You talking about this Friday, Mike, or next Friday?
I don't know, I didn't say Friday, I'm not around on Wednesday.
No, you didn't say Friday.
They were
Would be,
doing it
it'd be an
Yeah,
afternoon,
no one said
evening,
Friday.
Evening,
Okay, all I was saying is Friday is no good because we
Right.
have a swearing in thing.
Right, this is for
right.
next week, this is next week, in the evening.
evening, like 5 o'clock, we met with him at
Yeah.
about 5 last time, if that
Right.
works for everybody.
right,
It says he's available the 22 and 23rd. So that'd be.
that's Wednesday and Thursday.
Wednesday, Thursday, so Thursday's a day, I might be available at 5 o'clock on
But
22.
that's, today's this.
Alright,
14.
50. No, it's 14.
14,
Yeah, today's 14th.
Thursday?
yeah, Thursday. It's open.
Okay,
I'm sending.
Thursday the 23rd, what,
Yes.
5 o'clock?
Wow, we gotta confirm with him.
I know, well, possible.
Let us know.
It's a potential.
I'm on it,
Sounds good.
thank
Oh, the
you.
25th is, 25th is the roadside cleanup. Got
The
that announced.
roadside cleanup.
That's a Saturday.
Okay, but we didn't announce
The
it.
planning board meets on the 23rd, okay?
Yeah, but that's at night. No, they're meeting, planning board is meeting on the 16th.
There's nothing on the calendar for planning board or anybody.
Yeah,
There isn't, I thought they met on the third,
It'll be the 16th.
third Thursday.
That'd be the 16th.
Okay, yeah.
the 16th, yes,
Right.
I shut it off.
and the 22nd, the Secretary of State is coming to the library.
Yeah, it's the 16th
I think I
planning
shut
board.
it off, I just don't remember, I didn't close it.
All right, so. I can put this in a question mark the folder.
That's next Thursday, ain't it?
Next Thursday, the 23rd, yeah. If he's available,
Well, that's what we'll find out. Not a good typer. I can't get all my both hands on the home keys.
Fat fingers.
No, I took typing in high school, his hands on the home keys, and anything up wrong. Yep, thumb typing, yeah, they can't do that, doesn't seem right.
Is that now?
15 minutes.
wow,
That's a big one.
no tornadoes, right?
Yeah, could be.
It's pink on the radar, so that's usually not good.
Oh,
Move to adjourn.
I check.
I gotta go secure me, what are we looking at?
3:00?
I was.
Everybody's looking at their phones.
Okay.
yeah. Just looking at dates.
Franconia,
Fine.
they destroyed the car,
Where is this?
Franconia,
Francis then,
Francis,
What was it?
Francis.
car crash.
Yeah, but it's pretty. I didn't know.
I got a phone call yesterday afternoon from John Davis, he goes, can you recommend, a bush plane pilot? And I'm like, what? He's like, I can't get home, he's like, every road's closed, he's like, I can't get home. Route 16 was closed by the driving range, and he's like,
What was?
how do I get home? And then 113 was closed, and Madison, and,
Is that right?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Car
I was
accidents,
gonna
car
say,
accidents.
yeah, there were a lot of car accidents and
Yeah.
pedestrians being run over too.
Last night was
Shows the attention span of the public.
All the more reason to have local traffic only. In
I think
Effingham.
that, get back on track.
Do you realize how many people
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
down?
Good luck.
I just don't wanna get called away in the middle of it, that's all. But yeah, I think that's a good next step.
So you waiting for?
Yeah, I think so,
You waiting
so-
for a response for, Sean?
I'm still writing to him. I
That's
take
okay.
time in how I
That's
craft my
okay.
emails.
And he gets grammatically
I
correct.
do.
I
take
know.
good pride in that.
You do.
It's funny, people talk in their phone, they send you a text and it's like, okay, well, somebody's an ass and everyone else. It's just all the words
I
come.
think we know one person. Not you.
I know what I mean.
I've become an expert in, well,
Understanding his
I
lingo.
pride myself in educating myself and trying to get through them, like, what is he trying to say? Stop talking to your phone and text. I'm like, what?
I always end up calling.
It's pretty funny sometimes.
I get people calling me, what is he doing? I don't know, I'm like an interpreter for text.
That's why when I hit the button in my truck, it says,
I guess we'll wait.
work or phone, cause you're work.
Yeah, Roger, I'm in between.
He might answer.
He's mobile,
One
so.
never knows.
I
One never
would say
knows,
work.
you know.
Cause I know it's gonna be on,
Why does everybody prefer to talk to me?
it's gonna be on speakerphone anyway, and I talk to you both, so.
Okay, any other comments, questions, concerns?
I get all kinds of concerns.
Well, just write them down,
Alright,
okay?
Motion to adjourn.
Okay.
We're all good?
Yep.
you'll get back to
I'll
us,
wait
right?
with you,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Hands down. Down there, hands down.
Okay, meeting adjourned, 6:31.
Alright.